Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today we are going over Timeshifted, the remastered version. This set is also small, but very special and quite expensive. I'm going to go over just a time-shifted part. The time spiral remaster part we can do another day. If you'd like to see it, let me know. Our top 5 for the day are actually a top 7 because a few cards are very close in price, so I thought it'd be important to include them. We have Chalice of the Void, which is the most expensive card in the set, at $50. Then we have Thoughtseize at $25. Yawgmoth Thrawn Physician at $15. And then we have Vanquisher's Banner, Elvish Mystic, Kiki-Jiki, and Leyline of the Void, all 4 at $10, or just around that price. So quite an expensive set in non-foil, and the foil held a very heavy premium. This set was very well received. It was the first time they did a remastered series. This was before the Dominaria remastered. There were no collector boosters for this particular product. And this came out in 2020, so it means that the collector booster box had already been in circulation with Throne of Eldraine. And you know what, let's do Throne of Eldraine soon. I'll do that in 2 days and we'll discuss a little bit of stuff. I like to go through throwbacks. A lot of these foils are very expensive and special, so I'm taking my time when showing them to you. It took me a while to acquire them. I probably only finished this set a few months ago. So yeah, no, sometimes it takes me years, sometimes it takes me decades. I think, finished Arabian Nights like a year and a half ago after working on that for so long. It was, it's not very easy at all. Silence is one of the most expensive foils at $100, but a lot of them, most of them are between 30 and $100. So yes, a non-negligible set, very expensive to foil, to complete in foil. The most expensive card is Ponder in the foil version. It's at around $300. Master of the Pearl Trident is beautiful to see. I love Fibblethip being in there. I think it's really cool that they included him. There's a lot of throwbacks from a lot of different sets. Paradoxical Income and Remand. I believe Remand was from the original Ravnica City of Guilds. Paradoxical Outcome is from Aether Revolt. Mauldrifter from the Lorwyn expansion. True Name Nemesis. This was, for a small amount of time, the most expensive, or one of the most expensive cards to get, because there was no foil version of it. And then it came out with Battle Bond, and then it was reprinted here, and then it went down a little bit, which made it affordable and easier to get, at least for me. Thoughtseize is the second most expensive card in foil in the set, at around $250. I like that they use this art and not the one from Theros. I know it's a little less popular, but I agree on that. Here we have Leyline of the Void. The set was small, and to me was very reminiscent of that time spiral, time shifted era, and I love that they made a remastered product, which to me gave off very similar vibes, and that's perhaps one of the reasons why the set was so successful. Yawgmoth is currently at $180, so also quite expensive. Italy, the version from March of the Machines is seen play everywhere and is expensive. We see another $100 card, which is Kiki Jiki, Mirror Breaker. Beautiful throwback to Kamigawa. Maybe I'll do a full, the original Kamigawa set, which I think is Champions of Kamigawa. Eternal Witness, Elvish Mystic. I love seeing these cards. This is new art, which was used for the Ultimate Masters box topper. I find it really gorgeous. Good job, Chris Rand. Reclamation Sage, Sylvan Scrying, Primeval Titan, Thragtusk. Thragtusk, I'm going to show him in a second. Thragtusk saw so much play in my day and was a very, very fun card. Always carry 2 spears. You play him in a bounce deck. Abrupt Decay, also a nice card. I truly enjoy seeing the ancient dragons, the elder dragons, sorry, like Arcades. I wish they had all 5 of them in the set, but they didn't. The new Bloodbraid Elf art. I'd love to know what are the cards you want to see. I should probably ask those questions before in like the video, like for yesterday's video, I should probably, or from a few days before, I should ask what cards you'd like me to show. That's probably a good idea. Because when I go over them, I really just pick my favorites and talk over what I find iconic and special. But I'd love to make at least 1 or 2 or 3 of you happy by picking some of the cards that you want once we've agreed on a set. So it's easy for me to go over the next day or 2 days later and pick them out for you so we can talk about them. Chalice of the Void is also one of the most expensive foils. It's the 3rd most expensive at $200. Beautiful card that sees play in a lot of formats. I just love the old bordered foiling. Obviously, they haven't replicated the same art that you saw in the old bordered foils, which I go over pretty often. They're still beautiful, but not quite the same thing. Solemn Simulacrum, I just like this art because this man was one of the world champions. What happens when you're a world champion? You would get your face on a card, and this was one of them. Pachuca Bog is also at $100, and so is Mystic Sanctuary at $110. Small set today, but at quite an expensive price and some truly stunning and beautiful art. I hope you enjoyed going over it with me. We won't stay too long. I think we're just about done. I love seeing this waist. It's so simple and elegant, and having it in the old frame and the foil. And this is the buy box by Christopher Rush, the original Lotus Bloom. But yeah, I'd love to know what you think of this small set. I know I've done now 2 time-shifted foils. I did the original time-shifted and now the time-shifted remastered. I should probably not ignore Time Spiral, and we can go over that. It's just that these are, significantly larger sets, so I feel like it's not always easy to get everyone to stay and follow me on that journey. Thank you so much for staying with me today. I appreciate it, and hope you have a great day.